Well, folks, it's that time of year again where I rattle off some of the cool releases in terms of virtual pets that we've had this year in the hope of helping somebody get a gift for a loved one or just maybe themselves. There are lots of sales over the Christmas and holiday period, so hopefully you'll be able to pick something nice up for somebody nice, even if that somebody is just yourself. So first up we have the Tamagotchi Uni that I would recommend. I've covered this before in various videos, so I won't go over it too much. If you want more information, check out any of my videos about it. The Tamagotchi Uni was newly internationally released back in July, but there is a new blue shell that's coming out in late November, but of course I'm recording this in November and releasing in December, so it should be out now as far as I'm aware. So I would recommend the Tamagotchi Uni. Of course, it is the latest and greatest. I would still recommend the Tamagotchi Pix or Tamagotchi Smart, though they are not being released anymore. They're out of print, so to speak. So the Tamagotchi Uni is probably the easiest one to pick up in terms of you can just go to the shops and buy it. And again, it's internationally released, so that is extra exciting because you don't have to import it. You can just theoretically just go to a toy shop and buy it. It was released internationally. That was the whole big marketing thing of the Tamagotchi Uni, was that it is being released worldwide, so that is pretty exciting. And again, if you want to know more about it, I have covered it in various videos. It is basically the first Tamagotchi that has wireless capabilities, so you can connect to the internet with it, and there's an online area called the Tamiverse, and it also has updates and events, as you would expect with something that it does connect to the internet. So I would recommend that in terms of one of the more modern releases for the Tamagotchi. There's also, of course, the Tamagotchi Nanos, which, again, I've spoken about these a lot. I'm a big fan of the Tamagotchi Nanos. There are many different types available and many different collaborations with various franchises. Of course, the most common ones that you see popping around, especially secondhand, are the Demon Slayer ones. There were quite a lot of Demon Slayer Tamagotchi Nanos. There's, of course, the One Piece Tamagotchi, because One Piece is exceptionally big and it's taking up a lot of my brain capacity at the moment, in all honesty. So there's various Tamagotchi Nano franchise crossovers that you can get into. I recommend the Tamagotchi Nano because they are fairly cheap-ish, especially second-hand. They're also fairly low maintenance in terms of virtual pets. And again, there's lots of different franchises that they've had collaborations with. So if there's any specific franchise or what have you that you're interested in, you could see if the Tamagotchi Nano has crossed over with it and had a collab. So that makes it a fairly easy one to recommend, especially if you are getting this for someone who is interested in a franchise that has had a crossover with Tamagotchi. Like maybe you've got a friend who's really into Demon Slayer or Tokyo Revengers or Jujutsu Kaisen. That's the other one that's really popular that got a crossover. So maybe they're into one of those franchises. So you can get them a Tamagotchi Nano and they can raise their favourite characters. So that's pretty exciting. In terms of something that's not strictly a virtual pet, but is kind of virtual pet adjacent, it's a desktop companion, is the newly released Utomi 4, which of course is the 4th generation of the Utomi. It's just kind of a cute little cube desktop companion that you keep on your desk. It's not as extravagant and advanced as the Emo or any of those similar desktop AI things, but it is a lot cheaper because it's not as involved as the more expensive units that are similar, like the Emo, which again, you can check out my videos on the Emo as well. And of course, you can check out my videos on the Utomi, and specifically the Utomi 4, which is their newly released cube AI sort of desktop companion friend. It's very cute. Then, of course, there's something else that's not strictly a virtual pet, but it is something that I will always recommend, and it's the Digimon Vital Bracelet BE, or I guess any Vital Bracelet BE for that matter. There are various different collaborations with other franchises, similar to the Tamagotchi Nano. So I'm huge into gamified fitness, so I would recommend this for anybody who is interested in gamified fitness. Again, I have done many videos on the Digimon Vital Bracelet or any of the other anime collaboration Vital Bracelets, so definitely check those out if you want more information. but it's effectively kind of like a much cheaper, lower quality Fitbit with kind of virtual pet elements. Again, it's not strictly a virtual pet, but it is definitely virtual pet adjacent, and it's a bit of gamified fitness. So if you're someone who loves virtual pets or gamified fitness, or you're buying this for someone who is interested in gamified fitness or virtual pet adjacent things, then this is a great recommendation. I love the Vital Bracelet BE. There are, of course, a lot of negatives that are with it, like the build quality is not fantastic. There is an issue where the buttons just sometimes stop working after a few months. Again, you can check out my other videos for more information about my issues with the Vital Bracelet BE or my overall thoughts. I would still recommend it despite the issues and despite the flaws. And I'm just a big fan of the Vital Bracelet BE. And then, of course, we have the last recommendation, which is also Digimon related, is the Digimon Color. And it's not out yet, but it will be at the start of the year. So if you're looking at not just necessarily gifts for the Christmas and holiday season, maybe you're looking for something in early 2024, the Digimon Pendulum Color has also been announced and is up for pre-order as far as I'm aware. So the Digimon Color and the Digimon Pendulum Color are all pre-order only, so you'll have to see if you can get a good deal off a third-party seller. This video is not sponsored, but Japan You Want or Zen and TCG should still have them in stock. And as of recording this, Japan You Want still have pre-orders open for the Clear and Smoke version 1 and 2 Digimon Colors that are releasing in December. So those ones you could, I guess, potentially get for a Christmas gift for either yourself or for a loved one or for just someone you want to give a Digimon to. I don't know, give the gift of Mon, I don't know. So that is a recommendation there. Again, the ones that aren't the Clear and Smoke version 1 and 2 and not the Digimon Pendulum Color, since everything's pre-order only, you'll have to get those other ones from a third-party seller. Again, not sponsored, but Japan You Want and Zen and TCG should still have them up. And of course, you can use proxy services as well, like I've outlined in other videos, such as From Japan or Buyee, but you're still at the mercy of a reseller charge there. So I'd recommend trying to either pick up one of the ones that are on pre-order, either the version 1 and 2 Clear and Smoke, or the Digimon Pendulum Color, which is coming out in, I think I said February, but it might also be April. It's either April or February, and I don't know why it's only those two. I think it's February. Don't quote me on it, but that feels right. But in any case, so those are my recommendations for various virtual pet and virtual pet adjacent gifts that you can give during the holiday season, or gifts that you can give yourself, I guess, if you're so inclined. No harm in that. Treat yourself. So those are my recommendations. Let me know your thoughts, comments, questions, etc., in the comment section below. Like this video for, I don't know, I like this video for the fact that I've just realised now at the end of this video that I forgot to put my Christmas hat on for this video, and I usually do. So like my video for the fact I'm not wearing a Christmas hat. I don't know. But in any case, subscribe if you haven't already. And if you have subscribed, tell your friends, tell your neighbours, tell your enemies. And of course, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!